Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. The fourth game of the Western Conference semifinals. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. NBA action.
Starts with just one game. Just win one time and then get a little momentum, and you never know what can happen.
And that's kind of the situation. I think the important thing is for them to get off to a quick start.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told his players before the game that they need to treat this the same as if it were an elimination game for them. He said, when you've got an opportunity to close out a series, you've got to take advantage of it. He wants to finish this game right here and now. He wants to make it a couple of missions. All said about that.
Thanks again, Doris.
This boy picked him out brilliantly with that piece inside.
Abdul-Jabbar's gotten two of his three shots to go tonight. Pass to Mitchell. And he uses the pass in the hole.
Great reaction from the defense. He's always going to make good on that.
Into Abdul-Jabbar. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will return possession. San Antonio with the ball. Irvin backing down. Outside Irvin, and he can't bank that one in. As Johnson penetrated, he checked the violation. And now the Lakers as it goes on bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Johnson outside. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 6. Wide open. They get it again. Everybody moving. Pass to Mitchell. Another good shot for him. Didn't get that hits the net. Now here's Irvin, defended by Hudson. have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Stolen. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Johnson's got the ball. Should be the best minutes. And he's thrown it ahead of the Lakers. Here's Johnson. He passes to Nixon. Irvin right side. And he was fouled as a layup. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Spurs.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups.
2 shots.
Make you earn it from the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss me at all.
Johnson against Irvin. Johnson right side. On the wing, Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Abdul-Jabbar kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar on the wing, Johnson. Snatched away. Mitchell. Baseline try. That misses off the back.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting. Did a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
San Antonio leading. That's the pick. Here's Mitchell. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Rockets hits. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Nixon. He feeds it to Johnson. There's a step back. The shot's good from Jeffrey.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
The Spurs shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's Kirkland. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Johnson. Johnson right side. San Antonio. Here's Mitchell. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs in possession here.
17 seconds.
The steal. Johnson outside. Here's Wilkes. And over there to get the go-ahead bucket. And the Spurs with possession to the inside. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. Passes it to Boucher. Gervin outside. The pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The layup off target.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure has, Steve. I mean, he's been doing this invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And they take the lead. He's got 6.
He's feeling it here to start the game. That's 3 out of 4 already.
San Antonio trailing. Shoots from 14. The rebound by the Lakers.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. The basket is awfully small to him at the moment.
Pick off in mid-air. Gervin with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good. Gervin.
His presence is very comfortable for this team. He's got all that option for him anytime he needs.
Now Johnson. Looking for the first basket. Cooper with the bucket.
Defender there Not quite close enough. Good shot.
Spurs trail by 3. Next to Mitchell. Hit the floater. That's good.
You know, look at his stats. He's just 2 for 8. That's not a pretty percentage, folks. That's 25%. Not good.
Here's Wilkes. Shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They swipe it. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Kirkland. Broke loose. Here's Johnson. Pass to Cooper. On deep. The shot no good. Hazard, San Antonio with it. They trail by 1. Irvin passes to Newton. The feed to Irvin. Shot clock at 5. Leads him in there. Rejected by Chapman. And they get it back. Set that ball in. They touch the backboard. And they call him for goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it different.
Pass it to Ramos. Here's McAdoo. Here's Cooper. Defended by Newton. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 6.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Geiger. Defended by Nixon. Clemens. There's good the assist from Augustine.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point line in the first quarter. To the paint. Touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Here's Geiger. Here's Hubbard. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game. Well, yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Nixon. He passes the Reeves. And a foul called on the shot. Not on the way up that time, so let's shoot 2 right here.
Probably helps his team win because he knows what he's capable of, which is defending and in particular taking charges. One of the better guys in the league with that skill. It's all about sacrificing his body and being in the right place at the right time.
And another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, to put his body on the line, that's what it's going to take to make it work.
Here's Geiger. To shoot. And it's won by Nixon. 3 on 3. Got a piece of. It's 3 on 3 in the fast break. Augustine passes to Newton. Spurs mixing it around. There's the pick. Here's Cummings. It's all in by Los Angeles.
Not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Cooper and by Augustine. He reaches it to Jackson. And it's good.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Defensive foul.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Good defensive instincts on display. Tore it down that time.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with a steal.
It sure has. And another area where a lot of block shots through the first quarter.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening getting kind of ugly out here.
Here's Geiger. Got it. Good chance in the low post. 52 seconds left here in the opening. Here's Nixon. And the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 7. San Antonio with the ball. Ball stolen. Here's Cooper. He's doing much to change.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's wrist.
And such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. And it's not just their hot offense here. They're playing very strong defense, too.
Geiger passes to Howard. Geiger with a screen on Johnson. Pitch to Cummings. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Spurs trail by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got McAdoo. He's out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson is out there with Rambis. And it's Nixon in at the guard position. Down low, it's tipped. And here they come. Here's Wilkes. Drops in the first lane. Wilkes has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for San Antonio. Johnson goes in. Rambis. Into Abdul-Jabbar. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's second. Rejected by Nixon. Off the bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And on the screen now is the 2-3 leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Los Angeles leading by 9. Knocking him down is Johnson. A fader. This is good.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Passes it to Hubbard. Keller defended by McAdoo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Spurs make the change here. Joshua Baxter! The Lakers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The pass to Baxter. Johnson over to help. 4 on the shot clock.
That's his first personal foul.
Lakers leading by 9. Nixon with the last one. And let's go down.
The defense has done a good job of closing off the middle down inside the lane.
And the Lakers making a change here. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Solomon.
And includes a tight grip on that rim after the finish. And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
For Los Angeles, they've won 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, we've got 1 on the 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, 6 down for the post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Wilkes, defended by Nixon. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Mitchell. On the inbound. That
Points for him. They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
Lakers leading by 7. Dixon against Durant. Nice ball moving in by the Lakers. This is the Johnson. He gets it to Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Baxter. Here's the hook. It's rebounded by Zion.
Defended great all over. Not really the best shot there. Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Pass to Mitchell. Passes it to Kelly. Just 3 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. The Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. For Nixon. Spurs trail by 7. Mitchell passes to Kirk. And there's the pass to Baxter. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Kelly. Rebounded the fall. Here's Fox.
Pretty much been the goal. Getting the points out of assists and great ball movement. Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication in a way.
Shooting across the lines. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance effort. And it's rebounded by Kelly.
I'll tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong piece. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It's blocked. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kick ball. And the Lakers making a change here. Wilkes. Baxter passes to Mitchell. Again, but this by the Spurs.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Pass to Nixon. Trying to get back on track. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better. No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Brings it in for the win. And the Lakers lead by 6.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go. But you wasn't worried about how he finished. That's a nice hoop.
Rejected by Chapman. Not deep. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Nixon. And it's good off the back rim and in. He has 6. The Spurs shooting has been a little rocky, just 38% from the field. Swiped it away. Count that one. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
It's a slow start. He started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And the Spurs with possession. Gets the goaltending call right there.
You got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Nice D from Kirkland. The Spurs have run 6 of 18 shooting here in the second. No one more. And the Spurs scoring again. Los Angeles leading by 6. Johnson, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And it's San Antonio with the middle.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And Los Angeles guys are shooting off the bounce at 200%. They're getting good looks. Good from Nixon. Spurs have gone out of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot was for 2. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. 1 for 2. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Lakers in the lead. Backing him down is Johnson. The pass to Nixon. From downtown. Rebound by Mitchell. And San Antonio shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Durbin. Working on a dual Jabbar. A floater. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Johnson gets a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jump.
Here's Nixon. Good time. Very quick possession right there. He's got 12.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Hooked away. Keller passes it. Smooth as silk on the finger.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving up too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the corner.
Johnson goes in. That's the bucket. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Durbin. And he finishes Mason on the way. Durbin's got 11.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Nice ball moving over the way. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nixon. He's again. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter.
The Spurs shooting 47%, pretty solid. Shoots from 8. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Checked in the post to Nixon. Los Angeles.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Defended by Nixon. They set the pick. Pass it to Keller. Ejected by Nixon. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Nixon. Lakers leading by 5. It's the lead pass. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Newton.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as an old, has an effect on him.
And it's blocked. Here's Nixon. He's got 18.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
That's become one of the stories of the first half, but just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Kirkland. Misses him close.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game. I like Spurs. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think you see it
2:07 left in the second quarter. Irving against Johnson. Let's it go. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Irving. Johnson with the block. He passes it to Cooper. Johnson outside. Defended by Kirkland. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson. Good.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
1:15 left to play here in the half. Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The pass to Nixon. The rebound by the Spurs. Jordan's got his 3 rebounds and he gets it to go. Lakers got 8 points. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Nixon. Shifted by Baxter. Now here's Rubin. He's got 11. Now 2 balls at the break. Here's Kirkland. Blocked. Stolen by Mitchell. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
A beautiful transition point for the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense. It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Top of the key. Off the left wing. And here's Green. And he's way off from outside. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. A strong first half for the Lakers. Get out your brooms. They're looking for a clean sweep of this series with a win. And this dedicated Spurs team is weathering the storm. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. It's been one outstanding game so far for Nixon.
He's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
He's got Irvin and it's Baxter in at the 5 spot. That's his in the game for the Spurs. From 8. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense right there from Nixon. Into Johnson. Spurs Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Johnson can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 5. Irvin right side. It's Irvin on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shakes off the strong deal. Get to the hole number 2. Irvin's got the first bucket of the third here for the Spurs. No good for Nixon. And San Antonio shooting for the game at 42%. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And it's the Lakers on the play. Fires for 14. The shot's good from Nixon. He's got 20. right around a minute and a half. Play here in the third quarter. Irvin right side. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it on. Nixon, the pass to Johnson. Defended by Kirkland.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 4-4 so far.
Inside Irvin. Pass to Magic. Pushes it over the line. Nice ball from the San Antonio. Back to Irvin. Irvin right side. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
They're struggling. Despite this third quarter, they got to loosen up.
Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Johnson left side. And a little that time, but it drops. Johnson's got 8.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Double by Nixon. Gervin passes to Kirkland. Back to Gervin. Pass to Mitchell. At the bottom, the Lakers will take possession.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Johnson attacking by Gervin. Johnson against Gervin. Backing him down with Johnson. Baseline jumper. And that's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. How about the pitch of the half started? That one goes. He's got 14.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too. It's a great formula. It's really a sign of the offense is clicking.
Nixon, the best to Abdul-Jabbar. Is off. Nice D from Baxter. The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Dish now to Gervin. Pass to Mitchell. A floater, and he sees the hit. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
That's such a heel shot. That floater over the top.
Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by the ball. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Backing him down. Nice D from Carroll.
Now I like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face. Sure do it. With the tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Shoots from the right block. And it's sent back by Chapman. They'll get another chance. Here's Gervin. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting's really suffering.
Nixon, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Baxter. Abdul-Jabbar backs down. Fader underway. Gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
He is just so good from that range, guys. You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. He gives it to Gunn. He passes to Hubbard. And here's the first break. Rambis gets to McIntyre. Goes up with a two-handed dunk. And an important part of every team's game. And a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals. Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
The pass to Hubbard. The feed now to Cummings. Pass to Geiger. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cummings. Good. Cummings got his second basket. Lakers win by 7. Deflected. One here. Blocking foul.
Magic Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Passes it to Mike. Here's Geiger. He's guarded by Johnson. Augustine with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cummings. Stolen away.
They had just one turnover in the first half. It's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Nixon in the basket. Jams it straight down.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly like what they want. The aggressive offense to meet.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Wilkes. Rebound by the Spurs. Another shot. The officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Augustine passes the ball. Lakers have got half their shots to drop in the second half after this point, going 7-14. Nixon, it's blocked. Spurs go by 9. Here's Geiger. Here's the pass to Hunt. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his fourth rebound that last time hits him. And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Here's Wilkes. The fingers finish up the bucket. Wilkes has got his second bucket of the night.
They really aren't having any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark? Defense playing them well. Double punch is the only way he's going to get that ball off.
And the Lakers call time here. And as with any time at this point in the game, important to go over the strategies that are working. In terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, it's critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Here's Geiger, defended by Nixon. Rebounded by McAdoo. Lakers lead by 13. Johnson pass to Rambis. Lakers working the ball around now. Defended by Geiger. Johnson outside. Pass to McAdoo. Pocket 6. Takes it from 10. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
There's the screen. Cummings can't hit.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Pass to Geiger. Baxter passes to Gagnon. Lakers shooting in the third quarter has been going up around 58%. The pass to Nixon. Here's Rambis. And by Augustine. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Mackin. Defended by Baxter. Takes the two on Jay. Ejected by Baxter. Passes it to Hubbard. Tipped. They retain possession. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Spurs making a switch here.
Solomon. Willis.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Here's Baxter. It's all in by Los Angeles.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one. No, I agree. He's got to know that. He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, he has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play.
Here's Wilkes. Great precision. 6 points for him.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there. Getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early.
And with the presence of man, know just where the rebound is going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
To the time from Baxter. Spurs trail by 13. And he takes it.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Looks on the basket. Rambis hits to McAdoo. Over Baxter. To McAdoo. He's headed in. And that's off the glass and in. McAdoo's got 20. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Howard. But 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth. Los Angeles leading by 13. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rambis is out there with Cooper. And it's Johnson. And it's McAdoo at the pivot spot. And in the middle. Pass to Cook. It's intercepted. And it's the Lakers on the break. And this passes to McAdoo. Gets the bucket. McAdoo's got 16 points here in the second half.
Quick hands on the steal. Quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on him.
Pass it to Solomon. Wilkes defended by Nixon. And this is the post. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 51%. Really solid. Cooper the pass for Rambis. With the lead pass. Cooper gets to McAdoo. And there's the pass to Nixon. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's McAdoo, defended by Baxter. Just 2 to shoot. No luck. And the Spurs going the other way now. Inside. To Solomon. Great that time from Cooper.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. They're barely ahead of that Cowboys, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled well.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And Hudson is going to be the call. So they get the basket there.
Almost got to the shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials. Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
Johnson pass to Reynolds. Defended by Kelly. Johnson gets to McAdoo. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Hubbard. Good.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is pretty wonderful. I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Unloads from that. That's good. They got on this rule a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's the back. Joshua from below post.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce back.
Johnson inside. Defended by Hubbard. Another steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's blocked by Cooper. Johnson inside. This is it. Defended by Hubbard. Takes it from 10.
Well-contested shot there.
That's the key defensively. You've got to make him work for it. Challenge every shot.
Bruce. Takes it to Johnson. Cooper. On the pass to Malcolm. He sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. McAdoo's got 26 points. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to basket. They set the screen. Here's McAdoo. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. And the Lakers have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson, defended by Johnson. Good.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Kirkland, defended by Nixon. The shot still to Kirkland. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Nixon. Foul call. This must be it. Doesn't get there on time. And well shot this one. No good on the 2 shots. Los Angeles making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. The Spurs have gone 6-9 on the field goal attempt since the start of fourth quarter. Passes it to Kelly. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Johnson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Good night for Nixon. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. Takes it with the capability and constructs the lane.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
Anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He passes to Kelly. Fires from 18. Get ready to connect. Lakers win by 8. Johnson gets to Abdul Jabbar. Lakers in the ball around him. Here's Nixon. It's good for long range. Nixon, 24 points for him.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
The pass to Hubbard. Here's Kirkland. And the rejection by Abdul Jabbar.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Here's the tip. And fast break down for the Spurs. As the late in with the nice touch off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that week.
Here's Nixon. And that one's on target from the wing. 26 points for him. Spurs trail by 11. Passes to Kirkland. Here's Mitchell, defended by Nixon. At the teardrop. No goal from Mitchell. Lakers have gone to the fourth quarter, shooting 50%, goal at 7 of 14. And now one goes home. The scoring generation in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Kirkland, here's Keller, and the shot is good.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I'm not even sure he can take a shot.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Cooper with the bucket.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Kirkland, defended by Nixon. It's driven on the wing. And the basket is still shaking.
Man, he's got so much power.
Here's Nixon. And another basket for the Lakers.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Kirkland, defended by Nixon. Here's Irvin. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nixon with the restriction. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nixon defended by Kirkland. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Shot clock at 3. The Lakers need to get a shot.
That time you went for the fancy scissors for us there, man. That was sweet.
Spurs trail by 15. Just started by Johnson. Shoots from the park. The shot's good from Kirkland. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're cooking. Johnson, the pass to Nixon. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked away. Scored by Mitchell. Gives him a lead pass. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in back.
Lakers leading by 13. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And he buries that one, trailing the rim on the way down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points in 12 rebounds. Pass to Mitchell.
Looked to me like this defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. Nice call. That play can be tough to judge.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Next, Abdul-Jabbar. The pass to Mitchell. To the middle. That's right. Looks like that's going to be any calls on the play. That's it. So they'll get the basket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to
single digits.
Holy Malay right now. Every one of the last 10 points is going to be at work.
Because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, man, he is so smooth. Even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Durbin.
Defense that time is just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to do.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him out.
Guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. He's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
And San Antonio shooting about 36% for the game. To the paint. The shot's good.
So important in the fourth quarter to make shots. He's 5 for 7, really answering the door.
There's the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Baxter. The turnaround. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Well, that's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back from this.
That happening went out the window a while ago.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Second team foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
They get it back. That's good.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They kick it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And Los Angeles with some changes. And San Antonio has possession. 7-point differential. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one. That brings it into 6. All free throws good from Brooklyn. Here's it. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Unable to get the ball bounds. They get called for a 5-second violation. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Absolutely foul intentionally. Good on the first, and then margin to just 4. The free throw is good from Brooklyn.
Rock solid there. That trims it to a one-possession game, so a critical free throw.
Inside the foul intention.
Mike Mitchell. That's his second personal. Second team.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Make the shot go.
Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Baxter. Misses the three.
Multiple possessions in the story of the game. Even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
To see what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, the clock management is crucial.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And a chance here to send it in.
Gets the first shot, brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You let a guy sneak by for a putback. That's going to drive the coach crazy.
Here's the and that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that part.
They sure don't. When it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in
semifinals here on 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents your player of the game.